my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Hi everybody, thank you for being with us on Facebook and YouTube. It's great to have everybody here. It's a snowy, happy snowy Friday around here. So we are gonna put a little sparkle in it today. Thanks everybody. Make sure to say hi in the comments, and that gives you a chance to win a $25 gift card at the end of the show. Just comment throughout the show. If you're new, of course, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like our page on Facebook if that's where you prefer to watch. Mr. HP is running the show behind the scenes. We got a couple of other assistants in here.
Hi, everybody.
He doesn't have a mic, so he's just going to be yelling. But great to see everybody. Of course, we're getting close to the holidays. So I thought I would be Sparkle Grinch today.
Are you a mean Grinch? Or...
No. Remember, Grinch, he becomes a good guy. He has a really good heart. He just has been through some stuff in his life. So
trauma as a child.
Trauma. So the Grinch is good, and ends up being like the greatest guy, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's start with our little libation. We always celebrate with a little cocktail, and today I made a perfect batch, a batch drink for you to serve at a holiday gathering. This one is called a White Christmas Sangria. Yes, it is yummy. So it's the flavor profile is on the more tart side because I used pears and lemons and then fresh cranberries. I use a Sauvignon Blanc, which is a really tart white wine, but then ginger liqueur and then some ginger beer, some sparkling water. You can, of course, add more ginger beer, add more liqueur if you want it sweeter. You can even add a little simple syrup if you wanted to. But this is perfect for me. Of course, I added a little coconut rim for that white snow that is abundant here in Minnesota right now and probably all through the northern states. This storm going through, I think the east is hitting it and it's getting it now. But I have to tell you, it's really, really pretty on the trees outside. Really, really pretty.
Cheers.
So cheers.
Hi, everybody.
He's festive today. We're festive today.
What's on the rim? Coconut?
It's coconut, but it's our white snow, white Christmas. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We got one more Happy Friday before Christmas, but of course, we got a great show for you today. Now, of course, we have to have a word of the day for this happy show.
Oh, yeah. We
And
got a word.
Oh, you got a word? Okay, what's the word of the day, Mr. HP?
The word of the day is the Grinch needs to be jolly.
Oh, yes. We're jolly here at GE Designs all the time. And, of course, this is only going to help.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Oh, we got a song today, too. Go. We had Silver Bells last show.
Holly jolly Christmas.
I don't know if you can hear this.
Da, 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 da.
Live music for a Happy Friday show. Let's start with our quilts on the set. I apologize, on our last Tuesday show, I forgot to talk about the quilts on the set. And we got those questions answered, luckily. Let's start over there on the wall. There is an algorithm quilt made from our Cheer and Merriment bundle. Tweaked it a little bit and used a single fabric for those diagonals. And then in the corner, right there, one of my favorites, that is a Yule Tide fabric bundle, and it's the Sammy pattern. And then I got binding on the Prisms quilt I made last year before Christmas. Got it quilted, but it stayed unbound, and so I pulled it out and got a little embarrassed that I didn't put binding on it. So it's bound. The fabric in this one is Christmas Morning from last year. But hint, hint, coming for this summer, for next season, is another line from the same designer, and it's very similar colors and prints. So we're excited to get more of that style and that look. Then we have just a little runner from the same Cheer and Merriment bundle. It's our Strippy Dippy free pattern. So, of course, I started telling you about what the Icelandic quilting Yule lads were bringing me in my virtual gigantic shoe every day. So I introduced you to the first two Yule lads. The third one came the next morning, a little stubby, and guess what he brought? Or, I wish he would bring all quilters this. If they don't have one, it is a velocity iron, of course. I cannot live without my reliable velocity iron. Absolutely love it. I have it in every house, a few of them, everywhere I go. And then yesterday morning, a guy called Spoon Licker, yes, Vörusleikir, Spoon Licker, arrived, and here's what he brought. I don't think I've talked about this tool because it's fairly new to us in the store. It's that, you had it up, yep, that one. Yep, day 4 is messing with you. Oh, there it is. The wool pressing bar. So what is this tool? This is an amazing tool whenever I have to press a seam open. Probably if you know me well, I don't do that a lot. But when I have to, and there are times when it makes a huge difference, this is an amazing tool. So let me show you how it is like 3D. So it's, yeah, just show me up front. So there's a wooden base, and then this is the wool covered kind of dowel, so it's round. So you lay your block right side down on this with a seam, so it's much easier to press it open over the curve here. So I'll be demonstrating this at some point real soon. But I love this especially because the times when I do want to press seams open is usually when I'm putting my blocks together that have really thick seams and a lot of seams coming together, then pressing those horizontal seams when you're joining your rows of blocks. This is great because I can do a long way and just pull it and keep pressing that open. So I love this thing. You can actually use it as a, what's it called? The clapper. Thank you. You can use it as a clapper too. So you can iron it and then use this as a clapper right on top. Yes, so that was yesterday morning. So this morning, I would say that everybody needed to get a little storage for their thread. So my favorite, Yazzie thread storage. So this is the smaller thread bags. They are in every color. They're wonderful. Love them all. And so I have these smaller ones just like for travel. And then I have a bigger one where I really store my threads. So they come in all colors, and of course, if you've seen some of the Yazzie bags, they're amazing with all the little compartments to keep you organized. So day 5, I forgot to talk about that Yule lad. His name is Pottaskevil, or pot scraper. So he used to sneak in the kitchen and steal a pot and scrape all the burnt, little edges that were left.
You can have them.
You can have them. Yeah, I'm not so much about the burnt edges. Some people love like burnt toast and stuff like that. Do you? No, I know you don't. Andrea likes some burnt toast. Oh, no.
When I was a kid, I used to cry when my toast would burn.
I used to cry?
I didn't have enough bread, so I just had to scrape it off.
Oh yeah, that is like a trauma for me in childhood when the toast got black and my mom would scrape it off. I can still taste it. Can you just give me another one? Nope, you had to eat it.
Right.
Yeah, and you just still taste the burnt. So I never burn my toast these days. If it gets a little black.
A little burnt pizza crust is not bad.
Not for me. Not for me.
So bougie.
I'm so bougie. All right, let's move on to our Advent project. So we finished our fourth and final Advent project this last Tuesday. So now we have all 4 free patterns and tutorials available for you to play with during the Advent season, over the holidays, or whenever next year you want to get to them. Of course, let's take a little reminder of what they were. The first one was the bowl cozy pattern, the quilt as you go little bowl cozy for your soup bowls. And somebody posted a really cool gift idea. She was gifting her bowl cozies with a really cute soup bowl and then some packets of soup that are like soup for one. And was going to wrap it up with some little candy. So it was really cute. So great idea. Then we had the window zip. The zipper pouch was our second. Of course, with those little strips with the carabiner clips to store all your organizing clips in order, ready to use. And then we had the pot holder was our third. Very quick and easy. I think I, kind of diminished a little bit of the fear for round edges and bias bindings. Not that hard. It's pretty easy. And it's a great little project to practice. And then our fourth and final, one of the favorites, the gift bags. You can make them in any size, any fabric, any occasion, and they're wonderful, reusable, pretty fabric gift bags. And I've been seeing a lot of photos of those pop up too, so I will still be making some of those before, there's still a few days till Christmas, right? You have to excuse me, a little bug that I told you about that I hit me on the plane over. It has now worked its way into my throat, so I got a little scratchy throat. So I really shouldn't be talking much. So a lot of questions about the Advent boxes that we sold before the Advent projects. We sold out of them pretty quickly. And a lot of people are asking if they can pre-order their next year's Advent boxes. We will for sure have some kind of a pre-sign up for the boxes so that we can make sure that more of you are able to secure one. I've been seeing a lot of great comments from you that you just absolutely loved having a little surprise every week, and then also having everything you needed to make the projects, except for thread. I felt like most of us have an abundance of thread, so we didn't want to put thread in every bag and overdo it. So we're already scheming for next year. Believe it or not, we are already scheming, throwing out ideas. So we will have another Advent box next year, and well ahead sign up so that we can make sure everybody gets one that wants one. All right, Stacy's already can't wait for next year. You're gonna have to wait a little bit, Stacy, 11 months or so. But I hear you. Kobe is not here in Minnesota. He is enjoying the Florida sunshine, although we got a video that there were some thunderstorms, which he's a pretty scared puppy in the thunderstorms. But yeah, so he's in Florida for now. He's a little bit too big to be traveling because he would have to be in the container area of the plane. He's too big to be, and he's too spoiled, and he's too anxious to do that. So
he's like, give me a seat.
yeah, he would want to just sit in a seat. He wouldn't even want to be on the floor. He'd be like, Mom, I'm just gonna sit in your lap, even though he's way not a lap dog. But yeah, he's a little spoiled. So he just gets driven down to Florida, and then he'll drive back up to Minnesota in the spring. Yes, I'm very sparkly today. Cindy, thank you for noticing. I saw this Grinch shirt in the store, all glittery, and I just had to have it. We are having our holiday GE Designs dinner tonight, so I wanted to be festive for you too. All right, so let's talk a little bit about our perfect pairing gift boxes. We put some together and talked about them on Tuesday's show. They've been selling out, and we've been trying to make more, so we have made a few more, and we are even adding more as they are kind of running out, but we'll be adding a few more today. They are just working on putting them together, and after that, they're gonna be done. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Advent boxes are, so I put together, I pick a bundle, and then I add 6 other basic fabrics to it. So it has 18 half yards. And then I pick a pattern, actually 2 patterns that go well with it, one for a quilt and then one for a table runner. So some of the ones we still have and will have more of, and it's been very, very popular, is the traditional one. So this one is beautiful blues and browns. And I chose the classic Nina pattern. I think this will be gorgeous together. And then the little Roxy, if you have some 5-inch squares left over, you can make that one and that would be a beautiful runner with it. So that is our traditional box. Of course, what else comes in there? You get some stickers, you get some cocktail recipes, some gifty items, a little something from us, and also a note card with my notes on how I picked that and how I would like cut my bundle to get the most out of it. Then we put together a Christmas one. This one is the peppermint bark fabric. So really festive and fun, Christmassy. I think it would be an amazing tailor quilt. And then we threw in a small table runner pattern that would work well with these fabrics. They're just so vibrant and colorful and fun. So that is, we will have more of that. We actually just listed more of that. And so check it out if you missed out on the first batch. Then we sold out of one of them, was called Classic. But this one is, we have just a few left. This one we're calling Modern. So I started with the Sublime Summer fabric line, really cool prints, and just in these hues of blue and this beautiful dark coral color. And I think it would make an amazing Venus quilt. I would probably make it without borders to make it kind of more modern. And then the little Helena table runner pattern. And then one more. Something close to my heart, of course. I'm calling this one the Scandinavian Perfect Pairing. It includes the Fable fabric line. So traditional soft colors of and Scandinavian folk art prints. Excuse me. I need to have a little drink. So beautiful soft pinks and greens, and then the grays and charcoals. So much fun. I picked the Saga quilt and then the little Katie table runner. I think I need to take a little break to get myself together here. When you have a scratchy throat, it's no joke, is it?
Colleen's gonna take over.
So we are going to, like I said, we have more perfect pairing boxes being listed, so be patient. But after that, unfortunately, we're not going to have any more before Christmas, but they will come back since you guys love them so much. I love putting them together, so we will have them back, especially in time for like Mother's Day and things like that. So I'm going to clear out because we got some fabric to show you. And one of our fabrics is called Puffin Bay. And you may have seen on our Facebook or Instagram that we introduced to you a new team member to GE Design. So I want you to meet her. It is Miss Colleen. So come on over. I'm going to move this out of the way here. So here's Miss Colleen. I don't know, she might be a familiar face for some of you. If you have ever seen Millie P's broadcast on Facebook.
I've been around.
She's been there, yes. And she is so fabulous. She went right to work and got her creative juices going. And when she saw the Puffin bundle, Puffin Bay.
And the panel especially.
And the panel, yeah.
Super cute.
Do we have the panel here? I don't think we do. We should maybe, Andrea, could you, oh, there it is. Okay.
Yay.
We should show them the panel first before we show them what you made with it, because it's really amazing. Yeah. So it is a large square panel. So it has, but this is an 18-inch panel. The square is an 18-inch. I love that. So great for pillows. And so it has 4 different images, 2 with a kind of round, and then 2 that are more square. I love these. They're so cute. Of course, puffins are close to my heart as they are one of the, most of the inhabitants of Iceland are puffins, almost more than people. So, or actually are more than people. So we have a whole bundle to go with this, but let's check out what Colleen made with this.
And I love panels, but sometimes I'm at a loss. What am I going to do with that panel? So we decided that a pillow would be a great idea. If you know me, you know I love making pillows.
Yes.
So we took my favorite image from all of the panels, and here it
Lift
is.
it up. Look. Oh.
And so, we love Quilt As You Go. So we started with the panel, and then we added a little bit of border around. Actually, truth be told, we started with the pillow.
Yeah.
So we had an 18 and a half by 18 and a half inch pillow. So we said, well, we'll just
Pillow
build
form,
we'll just build that up a
Yeah,
little
build
bit.
it out, yeah.
So of course we did a little Quilt As You Go all around, and
So
then
there's batting in this side of it, yeah.
and then we did a little outline quilting because we wanted that puffin to really
Pop out.
out. And then we added a handle because this is kind of a tag along, right? You're going to grab this and just drag it around the house.
We're
if you're a
calling
little
it.
kid.
Yeah, we're calling it the tag along pillow.
And then I love a zipper in a pillow because then we can just open this up, throw it in the washing machine because if it's going to be well used.
Oops. I got it.
If it's going to be well used, then it's going to need to be washed from time to time.
for
And this
sure.
one is ready.
Yeah, but you got to show the other side. So the
So,
other side.
we love the panel again. So we took another one of the panel blocks, folded that in half, wrong sides together,
I
built
love
it out a little bit again, and there's the pocket. So in order to,
Look.
we only got one of the fun images from the panel, but we were able to use 2. How
Yes.
cute is that?
So a little book pocket for a kid, and then
And look how cute.
Yes.
The puffins are super cute. So Kara and I were online the same time. I ordered the book. She ordered
The puffin.
The puffin, and we just said, "Oh my gosh, how cute are these?" So
yeah, and they have we have so many of these stuffed puffins in Iceland in all gift shops, and they have like little ones. So that would be a really cute gift. So I think I
is
need
this
to bring some.
Lundi?
Lunte, yeah.
So here's Lunti.
Yeah.
And the puffin pillow. So we'll do a video this week.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole tutorial that how to make this and a free pattern for you guys. We're gonna record it this coming week, so it'll be posted sometime early in the new year.
Absolutely.
But you can secure your fabric today.
Super fun. Don't be afraid of the zipper. I'll demystify that.
No, I think we kind of like with the window zip. You can see how easy it is.
Absolutely.
It just goes straight into the seam, and this one is
Exactly.
that way
Yep. So super fun.
along the whole bottom. I love it. So let's.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, say hi. You're gonna see way more of Colleen. But let me show you the rest of the Puffin Bay bundle. So this is a Louise and Irene fabric. So let me move my drink out of the way. So starting with, so this is a 15-piece bundle. We're starting with, this is the main print. So all the puffins kind of out there on the rocks and swimming and having fun. And so, and then we have the little baby puffin. So these are called in Icelandic, so this is lunti, and then lundapisja is the babies. You maybe have heard the stories when they're trying to start to fly. They fly usually towards the lights in town. So the kids on the island, on the Vestman Islands, they go and collect them during that season. Collect them and then put them in a little box and make sure they're safe and healthy. And then they go put them out and kind of throw them out into the ocean to help them back and find their way back. So it's a beautiful tradition. So here we have, I love that we have a print that is the same texture as the background for this. So it just offers you kind of lots of opportunities to have just the background, and then this will be kind of flowing into each other without kind of seamlessly. I love that idea. So this is kind of the gray colorway. We going into a little bit more teal. So same thing, same main print. And then we have the ocean texture. Again, same print that you can kind of collectively go through. We have the puffins and the baby puffin together. And then we have the third colorway of the main print is the lighter tealy blue, light, kind of almost aqua. I just love this. Of course, I am probably very biased, but I love puffins, of course. So then we have this print, which just is a lovely, lovely tone on tone, a light print. And then we throw a little bit of some florals in here. And I love bringing in a little bit of that purple and lavender and other colors. And so this is a very Arctic flora, I would say. So a little bit of lavender, and then we have that same floral print in a little bit darker, almost like a mulberry plum. We have the puffins. I gotta move this because this is a 15-piece bundle, and it's actually so much fun because how many prints did you use, Colleen, for the pillow? Different prints?
I used 4.
4 different prints. So that's why you can kind of play with it and just make a bunch of different things. And like I said, for each panel cut, there are 4 different images. And then we have the floral in that lighter beige background, and then finally the puffins flying and sitting and swimming on the beige background. So this is Puffin Bay, really cute. And we have intentionally, because I love puffins and have brought so many people to Iceland to see puffins, I had to have some of these prints in 1 yard. So we have the main print where they're in the oceans and on the rocks, in the gray, and in the teal, and in the aqua. So we have those 3, and then we have also the other puffin print in the aqua and the kind of a lavender, or they call it a warm gray, and then on the dark cream. So these are 1 yard, so if you just wanted to make some more stuff with puffins, get some big borders or even backings, these are fabulous. So then let's look at my other colors that I pulled, other fabric pull. So of course this is Lewis and Irene, so we had to find some bumbleberries. Bumbleberries light slate is a perfect light gray with the darker points in here. Pin dot pearl, I love this one with it. This is one of our new colors, Color Club colors. And then we have the teals. I love this new Spectrostatic Dusty Blue. It has just a perfect hue for this one. Into the lighter Bumbleberries light blue, perfect tone with the lighter blues, and then a bit lighter here I would go with Crimp in the aqua. Love this. I added a few more of, I love these lavender mulberry colors. So we did a Bumbleberries in the heather to pull out some of the darker tones. Dash Flow in the lavender. And then the Spectrostatic in the wisteria, kind of the lighter hues that are all over in the floral prints especially. And then last but not least, Bumbleberries Natural Linen is a perfect tone with these lighter tones. And it has like a little bit of a purple or lavender undertone, so these go really nicely together. So for some contrast, of course, if you wanted to do a background, you wanted to put these together with a background, the grunge white paper, I would let it stand out quite a bit because there's so much white in the actual puffins. So I would have a really flat, pretty basic background. And then, of course, accent with black, because all of the black in the puffins would be just perfect. So this is our Puffin Bay. And we're going to go from Puffin Bay to something completely different. But I absolutely love this. Who doesn't love puffins? If you don't love puffins, I don't know. I don't know if I can talk to you. One cool thing about puffins.
I love puffins.
Oh, dude. You're on the naughty list. Just been saying that. One thing about puffins, you know, they don't make nests, they dig holes. And they are so smart and amazing birds that they, the hole has 2 rooms. One is the bedroom, the other one is the bathroom. I think that's brilliant, brilliant. And these little guys, they're tiny, actually. And they, so once they don't come back to land until they're ready to, until they're adults. So they go and stay out to sea. All winter they stay out to sea. They don't go on land, and they're just eating. But then the teenagers, they stay out to sea until they're ready to go do their do and have babies. So they stay out to sea for a couple of years. It's quite amazing. That's something I wouldn't want to do. All right, so these next 2 bundles that I'm going to show you, this is a new motor line, beautiful. We split it into 2 groups because I love it when I can do a light and a dark, and they, of course, could definitely go together. It's just a lot when they're all together. This one is called Eufloria, and this is by, of course, one of our favorite designers, Create Joy project from Moda. Remember all the Moody Bloom and all that? So this is the Eufloria in the light. Just wonderful watercolor artwork and floral. So if you're a floral lover, this is the bundle for you. So I split this into 2 10-piece bundles, and we threw in I threw in some basics because it just really helps balance it out. I love this stripe that is not very common for her lines, but I think this one is fabulous. So the light one will have more of the greens, the light backgrounds. So I added a green. So Flow is the basic that we do carry in 1-yards from them. So beautiful watercolor texture. And so that goes, we added the green in here. And then we have the light aqua blue. Look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? Large florals and all the colors. Just absolutely love it. And then we have smaller floral we saw earlier in that light blue background. Threw in a blue Flow because this one will help kind of pop it up a little bit. And then this is one of my favorite prints. Kind of like a fern, but in all the colors. We have a small floral. And then finishing it off with a yellow Flow. So this is the light Eufloria. Well, we call it blue and green. Let's be correct here. I was kind of like light and dark, but this one is the blues and greens. I did a fabric pull with both. So, for example, use some of the flows that were not in the bundle. There's a Flow Eufloria Sky, so it's a little bit lighter blue in here. And then I wanted another dark one, so I did the Alchemy in the Divine because it has a lot of variety in here. It has the same kind of feel and texture. For the yellows, adding more yellow in here. The Seeds Butter is a perfect tone. And then also the Quartz Lemon in the citrine color. Very similar texture, just a little bit darker yellow. I love that in here. For the greens, I wanted to do a similar colorway with flowers, the floral elements, and the lettuce. And then I threw in a darker one because there are darker greens, and that is the bumbleberries and the bright green. Some accent colors. Of course, there is lots of pink here and there. So the pixel texture in the magenta is great. Nothing too crazy, but really blends well. And then if you wanted a pop of red, there's lots of red everywhere. The bumbleberries and the postbox red. For backgrounds, to make all these beautiful florals shine, I would go with something really low volume like loops, just a off-white with a little print, or the pin dot circles. So there's just really light color, nothing overpowering. So this is our Eufloria blue-green. No, yellow-green. No, blue and green. Okay, is this the wrong bag? No, it's not the wrong bag. It's blue and green, but this one is definitely lighter, so a lighter feel for a quilt. But again, you can blend them both together. So let me show you the other version. This one we're calling black and pink. So let me get these out of the way first. So the black and pink have kind of a more of a connection to, I would say, the Moody Blooms. So we start with the main print in the light background though. So lots of color in this one, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then we have more of the reds and pinks in here. The small floral. We have the daisy print on this beautiful magenta background. And then we have the flow in the pink. Love this one, and it has a little bit of yellow, so it all connects to each other. We have the daisies on the lighter pink background, so there's a little light pink hue to the background. Then we have a stripe. That stripe with more of the black coming in here. So the same stripe as in the other bundle. We have the small print. And then we have the main print in the black background, and it's just beautiful, isn't it? Love this. Nobody really does her style, so I just love that. So then we have the ferns on the black, and finishing it off with a flow, one of the basics, in the black, and so it does have those hues of charcoal in there. So this is the pink and black version of Eufloria. Now we do have one more print that we have in 1 yards that works with both bundles, and I got to show this to you because this is amazing. It is kind of like an ombre. So one side starts here with the greens, and then it's just a whole landscape all the way through, and we turn it to the other side, and it just gets lighter as you go up, and we have more of the yellow and the pinks and the greens up here. So isn't that beautiful? You can just cut this up and you get all these different hues. The dark greens, the medium blues, and then the pinks and the yellows. Love this. And then I did a fabric pull with this version as well. So we'll start with the blacks, adding some more sharp black with the dimples charcoal or the chalkboard texture in the black. Going into some greens, thatch spring, and then the seeds grass, a little bit darker greens in here. For the pinks, or the magenta, I did the sugar and the berry to pull out some of those really beautiful magenta tones. And then there's another flow, and that's the dahlia. So it has lighter pink and darker pink in here. And then I pulled the chalk and charcoal in the rose, so a really light pink that just would blend in nicely. Some more yellow, of course, to make all those yellow flowers pop. You could do the chalk and charcoal in the buttercup, or do another flow, which is the buttercup, a little bit darker than the other one. And then again, I would do a light background. But I forgot to show you this other print. So there's Jack's Marshmallow or the grunge white paper again. But I forgot to show you this other print that's also from the line that we have in 1 yard. And that is a pure ombre, like a flow, call it Eufloria Ombre Jewel. So it starts green, blue, and on the other side it goes into purple. I just love this. So you get all these colors in one print. It's really 4 colors. So it's really cool. So this one is available in 1 yard and could be blended into either bundle any which way. So let me show you. We've done some really gorgeous quilts with some of their lines. So you can see if I just put this on top, how these could really work together. All of them, because the colors cross over. Of course, it's the same line, but I just decided to split it up. Just to make it easier too, if you wanted to just get a little taste of it and didn't want all the florals. So, but you can totally see how they all could work definitely together. So Eufloria. I love that name too. It's very creative. So what do you think? Puffins or flowers? You can't choose. Love both. Gotta love both. So these are the brand new things in the store. And before, I got a big reminder for everybody. Before we say anything about that, do you have a live winner? Because I hope you've been commenting throughout the show.
Drum roll, please.
$25 gift card could be yours. Let's see, who is our winner? Rena Lynn, which, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Rena. I probably just butchered your last name. But anyways, send us a quick email. I'm not going to do it again. You do it. Rickwitch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna embarrass her more. So congratulations. Send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com and we'll get you your $25 gift card right away. Of course, we have shows coming up next week, the week before Christmas. And I hope that all of you celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, starting this Sunday. But we want you to make sure to come and watch our show on Tuesday. Because we have a big reveal of our retreat, our annual virtual retreat. We have a theme, we announce the dates, and you have a chance to sign up. You'll see the quilts.
Can you tell us now?
Nope. Can't tell you now. But before Christmas, you know. So make sure you come back. That is our Tipsy Tuesday show next week, December 20th at 4 p.m. And then our Happy Friday show will be next week, December 23rd. Yes, December 23rd at 12 p.m. Central with our Christmas greetings to all of you. And that's going to be live from Studio B. We're not going to be in the snow this time around. It's going to be a little different. But I hope you enjoyed our show today. Have a wonderful weekend. We are going to celebrate with the GE staff tonight with our Christmas dinner. But happy holidays, everybody. Cheers, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Yes, good job, Colleen.